Marc Larumbe. Number 7, Adrian Delgado. Number 8, Francisco Fernandez. Number 9, Roger Tahul. Number 10, the Brazilian-born Felipe Perrone, the captain of the Spanish team, 33 years old. Number 11, Blai Mayara. Number 12, Alejandro Bustos. And number 13, Eduardo Lorio. The head coach of the Spanish team for 4 years now, since 2016, David Martin, 44 years old. And now the Serbian team, the 5-time European champion. Number 1, Gojko Pijetlović, 36 years old. Number 2, Dusan Mandić. Number 3, Nikola Dedovic, who will have his 28th birthday 3 days later here in Budapest. He will celebrate it. Number 4, Sava Rangelovic. Number 5, Miloš Čuk. Number 6, Duško Pijetlović, 34 years old, the younger Pijetlović brother. Number 7, Nemanja Vico. Number 8, Milan Aleksić, who is actually playing in Barcelona, so he knows even more the Spanish players. Number 9, Nikola Jakšić, the youngest player. He celebrated his 23rd birthday here in Budapest. Number 10, the captain Filip Filipovic. Number 11, Andrija Prljanović. And number 12, Stefan Mitrovic. Number 13, Branislav Mitrovic, who will be 37 years old at the end of this month, is the oldest team member. And the head coach, just like David Martin, 44 years old, Dejan Savic, who is coaching Serbia for 8 years now. And we have referees from Romania, Adrian Alexandrescu, and from Italy, Raffaele Colombo. And now the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Serbia. So, ladies and gentlemen, one team is already through to the semi-finals here in the men's tournament of the European Waterpolo Championships. Montenegro beat the world champions.
So just some minutes and we will have the second quarterfinal here in the 34th Land European Championships in Budapest, in Duna Arena. And there you can see the Serbian lineup, coached by Dejan Savic. the Serbs made only one change in the team, which won the European Championships 2 years ago in Barcelona. Instead of Viktor Rašović, Nikola Dedović is in the team. The players came from 10 different clubs and 5They have 1 silver medal and 1 bronze medal as well in the history of Euros. Here in Budapest, Spain beat Malta. Then they made a draw against Hungary, 11-11, and then they beat Turkey to finish second in Group C with a weaker goal difference. And the same happened to them in Barcelona. That time the goal difference favored them to clinch the first place against Montenegro. And in the quarterfinal qualification, they beat Germany 12-6, and the first sprint won the Spanish team. While Serbia won its group, and they went directly here into the quarterfinals. They beat the Netherlands, Romania and Russia in the group stage. Perrone with the ball. Only 5 seconds to attack to the Spanish side, and the first save for Branislav Mitrovic, the Serbian goalie. Until this match, Branislav Mitrovic posted 14 saves on 27 shots, which is a bit less than 52% save percentage. While the Spanish goalie Dani Lopez stands with 25 saves from 50 shots, which is just exactly 50% for the Spanish number 1. Perrone. He was born in Rio de Janeiro, but first he was playing in the Spanish national team, but he wanted to play in the Rio de Janeiro's Summer Olympics, so he changed nationality back to Brazil, and then after that he changed back for Spain. And of course he was there 2 years ago in the silver medalist Spanish team. To the center forward, and from there is the exclusion from Spain. The first exclusion, the number 12, Bustos. Mandic.
Spanish number 12, Mr. Sanchez, his first personal foul.
Filipovic. Mandic again. Now to the left wing, Filipovic. Only 1 second first on the shot clock, and no goal for Serbia. Probably it was too late for this shot. Now it's Granados, the hero of the Spanish team against Germany in the quarterfinal qualification. He scored 5 goals against the Germans when they beat 12-6 Team Germany. Now to the center forward, and no exclusion given by the ref. And the ball goes to Serbia. This is the captain, Filipovic, with the ball. Exclusion from Spain. It's Granados, his first major foul in the match. Prljanovic, and no goal for Serbia. 3 minutes gone, and we have no goal so far. Last year, Serbia sent a younger team into the World Championship. They finished only in the 5th place, and they met with Spain in the quarterfinals, and they lost by 3 goals. But in the history of the European Championships, Team Spain won the last time 21 years ago against Serbia, or actually that time, of course, Serbia wasn't an independent country, but that was the last time when Spain was able to beat the Serbs. And goal for Serbia, the first goal of the match. And the goal scorer is Dusan Mandic. He scored until this match 9 goals. Actually, of course, Larumb touched the ball and the ball deflected on his hand. So Dani Lopez had no chance to save it. The Serbs are changing players. 3 players leaves the pool, while 3 players leaves from Spain as well. This is Munariz, 25 years old. He was there 2 years ago as well in the silver medalist team, just like last year in the World Championship silver medalist team. Exclusion from Serbia. Chance to equalize for Spain. Delgado, who was playing for Brazil just like Perrone, who is passing the ball. Now Perrone, now to the right wing. And one more exclusion from Serbia. 6-on-4 now for the Spanish team. Huge chance to equalize, and the shot saved by the post. Delgado missed the chance. Still no goal for Spain. The reaction of the Spanish head coach, David Martin. He's coaching the Spanish team for 4 years now. Only 1 second left. Tight defense again from the Spanish team, and the turnover fall. The ball goes back to Serbia, and there are a clear chance ahead of Vico, and he misses. Nemanja Vico missed the chance, or let's say Dani Lopez saves it. It was maybe a bit tight angle, but a player like Nemanja Vico will be able to score a goal from this angle as well. Turnover foul. One more chance for Spain to tie the game. Munariz. 3 shots so far from Spain and no goal. There is a clear chance, and what a miss! What a miss by the center forward, De Toro. Krljanović. Back to Krljanović. Dedović. Now to the center forward, and from that position an exclusion from Spain. De Toro.
De Toro is the goal, his first major foul.
Mandic. Dedović, back to Mandic, and he scores. Beautiful goal scored by Dusan Mandic, his second goal in the match. And he is the only goal scorer so far in the game. 2 shots, 2 goals. Next to his name, Dusan Mandic, the top scorer of the Serbian team in the tournament with 11 goals. 25 years old. And he's just 25 years old, but he won already everything. Every big tournament, the Olympic golds, 2 times the World gold medal, and 3 times the European Championship gold medal. Larumbe. Pass to the center forward. And now exclusion from Serbia.
Number 9 on the Serb team.
Granados, and goal for Spain. Seems like Granados is continuing his form, just like against Germany in the quarterfinal qualification. And Spain needed almost 7 minutes to score their first goal. Now you can see why was the exclusion from Serbia, and the clear chance ahead of Granados, and he converts it. The ball even touched a little the post, but it went into the back of the net. Duško Pijetlović. Čuk. Aleksić. Čuk. Shot from distance. No goal this time for Serbia. And Spain has 40 seconds to equalize in this quarter. Of course, on attack they have only 15 now, and a missed chance. Delgado was actually not a good shooting position, but he tried it. Adrian Delgado was playing for Brazil until 2016. Now pass to the center forward, under 10 seconds. And the Spanish team is not swimming ahead. but a shot from Lopez, no goal. So the first quarter ended, and Serbia is leading by 1 goal, 2-1 against Spain in the second quarter, in the second quarterfinal here in Budapest.
I can speak with you. You have an excellent team. I heard that you have some friends there in the pool right now. How much pressure do you think is on them for heading to this European
Here is the statistics of the first quarter. The shot efficiency is good for neither team. 33% for Serbia, only 16% for Spain. The first and only goal came from Granados, from the Spanish team, on man up, while Serbia scored 2 times. 2 goals came from Dusan Mandic.
The only Spanish goal scored so far, 2-1 for Serbia after the first quarter.
Let's see now who will win the second sprint of the game. But not everything is ready for that. And now the second quarter is on the way. And seems like Spain will win it.
And once again, Spain
Granados again. Larumbe. Munariz. Back to Larumbe. Larumbe still holding the ball, and from the center forward position there is the exclusion and turnover fall.
The number 7 from the Serbian team, Nemanja Vico.
And Serbia got the ball.
Exclusion, and his chance for Spain.
Missed chance to equalize for the Spanish team. Filipovic. Exclusion from Spain this time. Mandic.
Exclusion from Spain, number 8.
Filipovic. One more pass. Now back to Mandic, who's on top form so far. And now to the center forward, but was
Player staying inside the 2-meter line for the pass.
the Serbian number 8, Aleksic, inside the 2-meter line. So the ball goes to Spain. Majarach.
Exclusion from Serbia.
Munariz, 6-on-5 for the Spanish team. Granados. Perrone. Munariz. Back to Granados. Granados, and the block by Mandic. Now the rebound goes to Spain. They have the 20 more seconds. Granados, clear chance, and he missed that.
And a block by Dusan Mandic, still 2-1.
It could be no chance for the goalie, Branislav Mitrovic, that you can see from this angle, but Granados missed the chance. So still no goal in this quarter. And Serbia is leading by 1. Mandic. The first missed shot from Dusan Mandic. And the second save for Dani Lopez. And there was a Spanish player ahead by the defenders, Mayarach, but he just got the ball too late. Munariz. And the turnover for one more time. No chance for the fast break, but David Martin is having a protest with the ref. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock for Serbia. They needed to wait for Dedovic. Now he arrived. Dedovic with the ball and the long-range shot. Easy save for Dani Lopez. His third. Granados. It seems like now this is swimming training for the teams in these moments. Intrusion from Serbia now. Aleksic. Larumbe. Perrone. Granados. Larumbe. Perrone. Now in the left wing. And from there was no chance for Perrone, but he tried. Two defenders ahead of him, plus the goalie. And the missed chance. Felipe Perrone. And this is Randjalovic. When they arrive in front of the Spanish goal, it's under 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Halfway through the second quarter.
Exclusion from Spain, Larumbe.
The number 6, Larumbe, is out.
His first major foul.
First personal foul.
Now there is the clear chance, but it's a good goal scored by Sava Randjalovic.
First goal in the second quarter.
3-1. Serbia is leading by 2 goals one more time in the match.
Number 4, Sava Randjalovic.
Actually, only his second goal in the tournament here in Budapest, Sava Randjalovic. He's playing here in Budapest, a team called OSC. And this was the first goal in the second quarter. Actually, both teams are defending well, but on attack, the teams are making lots of mistakes. It seems like they are not concentrating well, finishing the attacks. This is Delgado. Pass to Munariz. Now there is the chance, and Fernandez scores. Spain is trailing by only 1 goal one more time. And the goal scorer is Francisco Fernandez.
Goal number 4 in the tournament for Fernandez.
His 4th goal in the tournament. He's 33 years old. 2-time silver medalist in the World Championships. 2 years ago in the European Championships. Of course, he was there and won the silver as well. Perjanovic. Mandic is fighting with Perrone, but no foul so far, and there is no goal.
No goal this time.
No goal, we could see clearly. No need the video assistant review. And there can be a chance for a fast break for Spain, but the Serbians closed back the defensive line. Munariz, and the great save made by Mitrovic.
On the floor for Spain.
Now to the center forward, and 5-meter penalty.
For Spain. Penalty foul comes from the number 4 from Serbia, Savarandjanovic.
And the penalty goes to Savarandjanovic, who has now 2 major fouls so far. And the chance ahead of Perrone to equalize. Perrone, and he scores.
And that's the equalizer.
And Spain came back from 2 go down, and now it's 3-3. Felipe Perrone, who had 12 goals so far in Budapest. Now this is his 13th goal. But the top scorer for Spain is Munarriz, who has 14 goals, just like Granados. Prljanovic. Exclusion from the center forward position. 6 on 5 for Serbia.
First personal foul.
Filipovic. Mandic, and he shoots, but saved by the post, and the rebound just went out. So the ball goes to Spain. And now, for the first time, they can take the lead against the defenders, against the title holders. The 4th time in a row, European champions, and Spain scores. Number 4 for Spain, and the goal scorer is the number 4, Bernat Sanauja, who is the youngest team member in Spain. This is a debut here. This young guy, and he is protesting, both coaches. Filipovic fighting with Fernandez. Now this is Prljanovic. Exclusion from Spain. 1.5 minutes to go in this quarter. And Spain is leading by 1 goal. They came back and scored 3 goals in a row in this quarter. Just in the beginning of the quarter, had a goal for the Serbs. And now 6 on 4 for Serbia. This is Filipovic. Prljanovic, 1 more pass, and what a block! But the rebound went back to Mandic. Now 6 on 5 for Serbia. Prljanovic, Filipovic. Now both teams are on the same numbers, and there is a foul and an exclusion from Serbia. So now 6 on 5 for Spain. And this is Perrone. No one in the middle, but now there is Bustos. Was asking the ball, but didn't get it from Perrone. Sanauja. There was the chance. Sanauja, and goal! 1 more goal for Spain, number 5, and the goal scorer is once again Sanauja. 2 goals in a row. And Spain is leading by 2 goals now.
So after being down by 3 goals to 1, now they are leading by 5 goals to 3. 33 seconds to go in the second.
And only 33 seconds from the first half. Well, we can see one more time this goal scored by Bernat Sanauja. the youngest player in the Spanish team. Actually, these two teams had a preparation match just before the European Championship started on January the 5th in Barcelona, and that time Spain won by 3 goals against Serbia. And that was a match when Serbia was leading by 7-4, then it was 9-9, but in the end Bustos, with the lead of Bustos, who scored 3 goals, Spain managed to win the match 12-9. And this is how the first half ends.
And the clock runs down.
Although Serbia was leading by 2 goals, 3-1, Spain scored 4 goals in a row, and now they are leading by 2, 5-3 against the title holders. Spain 5 and Serbia 3 in the second quarter-final of the European Championships here in Budapest.
Sokan elmentek, hogy ezt el kéne tölteni ezt a labdát. Ez a sor fog játszani. Sziasztok mindenkinek, ez a sor fog játszani.
Here's the halftime statistics of the match between Serbia and Spain, and the shot efficiency is only 23% for Serbia. They scored 2 goals from 5 shots on extra player, but this is not good enough against a team like Spain. Of course, 3 blocks, pretty equal game so far, and the top scorers are Mandic and Sanaua. Both players scored 2 goals. Looking at the goalies, this is a little difference between the two, because Dani Lopez is on 57%, while Branislav Mitrovic is on only 33% save percentage. And looking at the Serbian shots, they had 13, and from that 13, 7 went on goal, while Spain had 14 shots and 9 went on goal. So the Spanish team is leading by 2 goals, and very soon we will start the third quarter of the match, of the second quarter-final here in the 34th LAN European Waterpolo Championships. The winner of this game will play with the winner of the quarter-final between Croatia and Greece in the semi-final. And as I mentioned, Spain was able to beat Serbia 21 years ago in the European Championships. And this time, Granados lost the sprint. So Serbia has the possession and the chance to cut the lead back to 1 goal. Jakšić, Čuk, a quick shot, and a save made by Dani Lopez. The best goalie in the world. He was the second best player in the world, Dani Lopez. And it's Munarriz, Larumbe, back to Munarriz, then Granados. Granados trying to pass to the center forward. De Toro and... No, it's not that Toro was there this time, but Taul. And Spain losing the ball. As nothing happened, said the ref. This is Jakšić. Filipovic. Then Prljanovic. Now Filipovic to pass to the center forward. And there is a turnover foul. No exclusion. Nemanja Vico in that position from the Serbs. The Serbians, the 5-time gold medalist in the Euros. They won 1 time the Olympic gold, 3 times the World Championship gold, 12 times the World League, 3 times the World Cup. Last year was the important year when in the home pool in Belgrade they won the World League and they won the berth into the games in Tokyo, the Summer Olympic Games. While Spain had a great year last year, not just because of the World Championship silver and the Olympic berth, thanks to that position, but they in the Europa Cup finished 3rd, won the bronze. While we have here goal number 4 for Serbia, and the goal scorer is Nikola Jakšić.
And the goal scorer is the number 9, Nikola Jakšić.
His first goal, and it came from his first shot. Nikola Jakšić. Giving no chance to Dani Lopez.
2 minutes and 14 seconds into the third quarter. In Spain 5, Serbia 4.
Munaris. The Serbian fans just having heard their voices. Prljanovic. Passing the ball and the shot saved by the post this time. An exclusion from Serbia, and this is Savaranjelovic's 3rd major foul, so the Spanish team is calling the team timeout. Let's listen what David Martin says.
Con Blay en 1, pero hacemos 4, ¿vale? Mura, ponte en 2 acompañando a Blay. Nos metemos por Curat 4. El de 3 va al medio. 1 y 2 cerca. Primer palo muy profundo y Alejandro, vete al segundo palo. Te quedas abierto con la salida 2 hacia adentro, ¿vale, Felipe? 3 y 4. ¿Vale? Va.
So the timeout is over, and now the Spanish team is on man advantage, 6-on-5 for them, and they have a chance to have a 2-goal lead one more time. The referee just went to the Serbian head coach. Now we can continue the match. A bit less than 5 minutes from this quarter. Spain is leading by 1 goal, 5-4. This is Majara. Granados. Granados from distance, saved by the post, and the rebound goes to Mitrovic.
It remains 5-4.
A missed chance. Maybe there was a little block as well. And now Serbia can equalize. Mandic. Mandic from distance, Dani Lopez. What a save, and the ball went to the jury.
Dani Lopez.
They needed to pay attention. Mitrovic. Trajanovic. Huge battle in the center forward position, but still no exclusion. Trajanovic. Only 5 seconds for Serbia. Now try to pass to the center forward. Nothing happens, says the ref. And Granados holds the ball and pass back to Dani Lopez. Munaris. Only 10 seconds for Spain, and the goal! Felipe Perrone.
And the goal scorer is the number 10, the captain.
His second goal, the Spanish captain, from 3 shots. And Spain is leading by 2 goals one more time.
Serbia 4.
This was a brilliant shot from Perrone. Just got the ball and quickly taken the shot, giving no chance to Branislav Mitrovic. Spanish team is changing 4 players now for this 3.5 minutes. Filipovic. That's back from Dedovic. Now the chance, and no goal from this Smena. Dani Lopez saves it, and Dani Lopez is on 60% now. This was his 6th shot from 10 Serbian shots. Granados. Granados, and no goal, no goal. Just the side of the net.
Side of the net.
So this time Granados, who is on 1 goal so far from 4 shots, and scored 5 goals against Germany. Filipovic, exclusion from Spain.
7th from Spain.
This time Delgado.
Delgado is out.
Trajanovic.
First personal foul.
Passing the ball quickly, and there was the chance for the shot. Dani Lopez went to the right side of the net, but just in the end he managed to save with his left hand. The joy of Dani Lopez, the best goal in the world. And Spain has the chance to increase the lead to 3 goals, especially now because there is an exclusion from Serbia.
Serbia,
Number 12, Stefan Mitrovic.
major foul.
Actually, Serbia lost already 1 player, Sava Randjalovic, who's out with substitution after his 3rd major foul. Sanauha, and the rebound. No goal from there as well. Mitrovic, only his 5th saves in the match. The Serbian goalie. Now try to pass to the center forward, and there is an exclusion and the team timeout called by the Serbian head coach.
I'm at a party, I don't want
Second major foul.
Amanda, Čule, dođi da odmoriš, ti ideš na vezgonu stativu. Ti ideš na vezgonu stativu. Čomi, znači Jakša je gore, Jakša, Čule, Prle. Znate šta treba raditi? Znači Čule, kreće od tebe sve. Kreće od tebe. Ajde bre. Fićo, krilo, ti si krilo. Krilo, drugo krilo, ide preko Mande, Mande poda Jakša.
Dejan Savic is coaching the Serbian team for 8 years now. 44 years old, just like David
So
Martin.
this time Serbia has the extra man advantage. It's a 6-on-5.
But now Serbia has the chance to cut the lead back to 1 goal. But they must score from this attack. In this quarter, we saw only 2 goals, 1 goal to each team. Prijanovic, Čuk, Mandic, Čuk, Prijanovic, only 3 seconds. Now to the right wing, then Čuk, and it was not goal.
And the Serbs score.
Or they get it, yeah, so it's a good goal for Serbia. Milos Čuk is the goal scorer. So this is number 5 for the Serbs. And the first goal for Milos Čuk. There you can see that
51 seconds to go in the third quarter.
it was just in time. And once just a little protest from the Spanish team that this was just over the time. And after the time runs out for Serbia. Now in this quarter, Serbia is leading by 2-1. But overall, they are trailing by 1 goal. And now, nothing happened with Perrone, but there is a turnover fall. It was a kick, as the ref shows. So the ball goes to Spain one more time. And Larumbe with the ball in this last 20 seconds of the third quarter. Larumbe. There's a huge battle in the left wing. Larumbe. He will hold the ball until the last second. And Perrone. And there is an exclusion from Serbia. Nikola Jakšić. And the wrong pass. And the Serbs stealing the ball. And this is how the third quarter ends. Spain is leading by 1 goal. So they saved 1 goal from their lead after the first half. And a little more protest from David Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear the
And I'm not sure if he got the yellow card or not, because the yellow card was in the hand of the referee.
Wow, wow, wow. And who's the second contest? Spain. I want to hear the super.
Here's the third quarter statistics. Shot efficiency is not really good for neither team. 26% for Serbia and only 30% for Spain. And that is sure that David Martin got the yellow card for this protest. As you can see, actually the two head coaches, Dejan Savic and David Martin, played against each other 14 years ago in the European Championships in Belgrade, when Serbia beat Spain in the group stage 5 goals. The Serbs won by 5 goals that match. And again, 1 year later in the World Championships, when Spain beat the Serbs for the bronze medal after penalty shootouts. So not just the same ages for the two head coaches, but when they played in their national team, they had matches against each other in big tournaments as well. Now let's see who will win the last sprint of the match, and this time Spain won it. So the third time the ball goes to Spain after the sprint. And this was an important one. Actually, the Serbs are the masters of the quarterfinals. The Europeans, they played 8 times and they won 7. They lost only 1 time 21 years ago against Croatia. And now this is
second personal foul.
an exclusion from Serbia. So 6-on-5 for Spain. There is a beautiful pass and a missed chance. And after that, it shouldn't need to shoot, but Fernandez tried and missed it. So Spain is still leading by 1 goal, 6-5 against Serbia. And just like 2 years ago in Barcelona, not so many goals between the two teams. And as one of the Hungarian commentators said, this will be end in a draw. And at least he fears that this match will end in a draw, and in the end penalty shootouts one more time, just like 2 years ago in the final. While Dani Lopez has one more save. Majera, Saneuha, De Toro. This time, Toro, a foul against De Toro. Here is Dejan Savic, the Serbian head coach, who won everything already with his team. Mandic. 7 seconds for Serbia. And an exclusion from Spain.
Exclusion from Spain. Number
4, Saneuha.
is out of the pool.
And Serbia scores. They came back and now they equalize. Serbia 6. Spain also 6, and 1 more goal for Dusan Mandic, his 3rd goal in the match from 5 shots, 60%. And Serbia came back. At the beginning of the match, Serbia was leading by 2 goals. Then they were trailing by 2. Now 2 goals in a row. And it's tied again. Larumbe. Majera. Granados. Back to Majera. Granados again. Only 3 seconds for Spain. And Granados hits the block. It was Duško Pijetlović. So Spain has 20 more seconds. Munariz. Changing positions. Granados. And the wrong pass to the center forward, to Tahul. So Serbia has the chance to take the lead again. It was long ago when they were leading in this very, very equal contest. What a block made by Bustos. And Dani Lopez saves it.
One more save by Daniel Lopez.
His 9th save in the match. There is a block from Bustos and then the save in from Lopez. 2 missed chance to take the lead to Serbia. And it's Larum under 10 seconds. Larum to the center forward, and there is an exclusion. The number 9, Nikola Jakšić, his 3rd major foul, so he's out with substitution.
He's ejected from the game.
Majerak.
3rd personal foul.
Munariz. And a shot from Majerak, and one more block, this time Stefan Mitrovic. But the rebound goes back to Spain. Munariz. Now the Serbs are with 6 players. Only 10 seconds for Spain. Munariz, Granados. And a weak shot. And there is an exclusion from Spain.
Exclusion from Spain.
6 on 5 for Serbia now. Big chance to take the lead. And the shot, what a save! Dani Lopez.
Out of the game.
Dani Lopez is on top form today. More than 62% save percentage. Munariz. And still tied, 6-6. Perrone. Just a free throw and a turnover fall. And the ball goes to Serbia.
Inside the last 3 minutes of the game, it's 6.
David Martin is protesting again. And Bustos is out with substitution. He's the 3rd player so far in the match and the 1st Spanish. Mitrovic. Aleksic. Filipovic pass to the center forward, and this time Spain has the ball. Nothing happens at the ref. And just the last 2 minutes of the game is about to start. This is Munariz. Majerak back to Munariz. Only 6 seconds for Spain, and the wrong pass. Dusan Mandic steals the ball.
Still by Dusan Mandic. Still 6-all.
And Granados.
That's a turnover foul.
Over there, and there is a chance for Spain again, because the ball went back to them after a foul. Now this is Majerak. So many mistakes. You can even feel the pressure on both teams. And now the Serbian head coach is calling the timeout. And we have 1 minute and 17 seconds to go.
Ej, samo da vidim, fali mi jedan jebote. Ja sam ovdje. Ti si tu, dobro. Slušaj, ne može. To, idemo 6-0, znači prvo, kako se zove, Mitar, pa onda uleće Manda. Ne treba. Ulećeš ti, u redu. Idemo, ej, molim vas, zgodnu stranu otvorite ako bude igrač više. Idemo, bre. Čoli. Ajde, bre. Ostavi.
So it's currently tighter than that.
So
6-0 between Serbia and Spain in the quarterfinals.
Serbia 6, Spain also 6. 1 minute and 17 seconds to go in this second quarterfinal here in Budapest in the 34th Land European Waterpolo Championships. Serbia has the ball. Both teams are on full strength, and the shot from Prjanovic, but Dani Lopez saves it again. This was surely not what the Serbian head coach asked. And an exclusion from Serbia, so David Martin is calling his second team timeout, of course. 56 seconds from the match.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy.
Vamos a trabajar simple. 3-4 con Brian 2. ¿Vale? 3-4 con Brian 2. Nos abrimos el balón en 3. Abrimos un poquito, balón que llega a la rumbe. Metemos mucho la línea, aguantamos y buscamos aquí. No, te necesito en el central. ¿Vale? Vale, vete a segundo palo, perfecto. Vale, Fran, vente aquí. Ya está. Álvaro, mira.
So just inside the last minute of the game.
I understood well. David Martin was asking simple play from their players. And now 6-on-5 for Spain. Huge chance to take the lead. But Spain in this quarter hasn't scored. Perrone. Larumbe. Mayarach. Perrone under 10 seconds. Granados, and he missed the chance, and the rebound is going to Serbia. Mandic. Only 30 seconds to go. And 20 to Serbia to take the lead. And probably if they take the lead, they will win the match. If not, we will have the penalty shootouts, just like 2 years ago. Mandic. Prjanovic to the center forward, only 5 seconds. And that time, a turnover fall. So there will be a last shot from distance, which went wide, but almost Branislav Mitrovic didn't paying an attention. So no decision after 4 quarters. Serbia 6, Spain 6, just like 2 years ago in the final of the European Championships, when the two teams finished in a draw 7-7. Now, couldn't have been more excitement in this match. Well, the penalty shootouts will come. So anything would happen. That's for sure that Serbia is still unbeaten in this tournament. And now on 22 matches for Serbia. And of course, Spain inside a regular time. They lost last time in the quarterfinal 4 years ago against Greece. And now here is the statistics of the match. Shot efficiency is 24 for both teams. Serbia scored 4 extra man goals, while Spain only 2. And only 1 action shot goal for Spain. Something, yes. Then you can see the 2 number 10s, Perrone and Filipovic. The 2 captains are losing sides. And now let's see. We'll start the penalty shootouts. And let's not forget that very soon after this match, we will have the third quarterfinal between Hungary and Russia. Of course, those teams are here, and of course, here in Duna Arena is getting full house for that match. So huge support already here for this match as well for both teams. And everybody is here paying attention on the penalty shootouts. And seems like the two captains will be the first ones to take the shots. And let's see, the goalie is Dani Lopez, who had a great match so far, almost 65% save percentage, while Branislav Mitrovic only 45.5. So the first shots. Perrone and Filipovic, but I'm not sure who will start. Actually, there is no ball, but we would need one.
So 5 shots by both teams.
5 shots for both teams,
Serbia starts.
and hope we won't have any confusion, just like in the women's tournament when we had the first penalty shootout match. So, Filipovic and Dani Lopez. Filipovic, and he scores. Serbia 1, Spain 0. In this match, Filipovic has no goal, but as a captain in the crucial moment, he scored the goal. And now Perrone, who had 2 goals during the game. The Serbian fans booing him, and Perrone scores, giving no chance to Mitrovic. 1-1. 2 years ago in the penalty shootouts, and it's 5-3 for Serbia. Now this is Andrija Rojanovic, and saved by the post. No need a save from Dani Lopez, but the post helped. A good keeper always have the post. And now this is Munaris. He has no goal. He had no goal in the game, but he's one of the top scorers for Spain, and he missed it. Branislav Mitrovic saves it. Still no decision, not even an early decision, let's say. And now there will be Dusan Mandic, who scored 3 goals from 5 shots. He was the top scorer in the match. Mandic, and save! Dani Lopez. So still 1-1 in the penalty shootout. This is Delgado, who had not a good match. He missed 2 chances. Delgado, and he scores! Spain takes the lead.
After 3 series, it's Spain 8, Serbia 7. Still 2 shooters to come.
So on the penalty shootouts, it's 2-1 for Spain.
Milan Aleksic for Serbia.
This is the number 8, Milan Aleksic, who had 2 shots during the game and scored no goal. Aleksic, and he scores.
8 goals. And the ball, Spanish
So on the penalty shootout, it's 2-2.
The number 6, Max Larumbe.
And Larumbe is arriving. He had just one shot during the match, and he couldn't score from that. Now he has a chance here, and he scores! Larum scores. Now Spain is leading by 3-2. And now the Serbian player, the number 5, Miloščuk, must score. If he misses, Spain is in the semi-final. So Miloščuk and Dani Lopez. The ref is still an argument with Dani Lopez. Miloščuk, and he scores. He needed to score, and he scores, but the last shooter comes. And it's Granados.
The number 3, Alvaro Granados.
And the Spanish team changing goalie.
This time
Gojko Pijetlović in between the Serbian goal. Let's see Granados. One of the best scorers for Spain in this European Championship here in Budapest. Today he scored just one goal from 7 shots. Against Germany, he was the hero. Granados, and he scores! Spain is in the semi-final of the European Championships. They made the revenge for the Serbs after Barcelona when they lost in the final on the penalty shootouts. And Serbia, after lots of tournaments, when they finished unbeaten, and when since 2012 they won all the gold medals in the European Championships, this time they couldn't even reach the semi-final. So anything would happen here, that will be one of the worst place, or as an independent nation, the worst place for Serbia, that's for sure. Their worst position, as Serbia and Montenegro was a 7th place in 1999 in Florence. And Spain is in the semi-final and waiting